Welcome back, everybody, to Does It Goth? Yet again, another fantastic episode. And in today's episode, we're going to be reacting to the music video for KMFDM's Amnesia. Now, KMFDM, originally German words, loosely translated by the band as No Pity for the Majority, is a multinational industrial rock band from Hamburg led by Sasha K, who founded the band in 1984 as a performance art project.
Damn.
Now, critics consider KMFDM as one of the first bands to bring industrial music to mainstream audiences, though Mr. K refers to the band's music as the ultra-heavy beat. The band incorporates heavy metal guitar riffs, electronic music, samples, and both male and female vocals in its music, which encompasses a variety of styles, including industrial rock and electronic body music.
Damn, that sounds cool. And as Tim said, we're going to be reacting to the music video for Amnesia off the album WTF. Now, WTF is the 17th studio album by German industrial band KMFDM, released on April 26, 2011 on KMFDM Records and Metropolis Records. The regular lineup was joined by a handful of musicians from other industrial and alternative metal acts. The album took about twice as long as usual for the band to produce and underwent significant amount of modifications during its recording. WTF reached number 8 on the Billboard's Dance Electronic Albums chart. Critics were generally very positive about the album, and while some felt it was really creative, most felt it stayed close to the same formula the band had used for years. So, without further ado, let's get into Amnesia by KMFDM.
I already love how it's opening.
Let's get a look at these people. This is a mood.
I know, right? I love it.
And she looks very nice.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gotta love that German industrial.
So stylish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just...
Buddy, don't do that. That's not safe.
I was just about thinking. I was thinking that. I was like, he just jumped out of the car. Didn't put it in park. Nothing. Ew.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I love that. Amnesia.
Yeah.
There he is. I just love that.
Yeah, I really dig that. I keep waiting for that to come back.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Very nice. Nice guitar. Dude, this song has like got my head bobbing like the whole time. This is awesome.
I love just like period, just industrial.
Yeah.
Rock, industrial.
This is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Loved it.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
talk about it. Okay, so before I say anything, right? Let us start off by saying this is one of the most revered industrial acts in the industry. It is near and dear to so many people's hearts.
As you mentioned, they've been going for a very long time. Would you say they started the band in like what?
In the 80s.
Yeah,
So
in the 80s, and
yeah.
here we are. Like this song came out in 2011, and like I'm gonna imagine they're still going.
Yeah, so 40 years later, I mean, read the comments, read anywhere, you'll see that, you know, they have a great stage presence. They have immaculate taste for their style. And they're one of the most open bands to come out and interact with fans, either in person or online, you know.
Wow.
The fact that there's so many bands that I have listened to throughout the years that have taken so much influence from KMFDM. Be it, and these are bands that I can just hear it from. I don't even need to read to see if anybody was actually influenced, but like you can think Rammstein, you can think Kami Christ, you can think Death Stars, you can think, you know, so many bands and music acts that were influenced by
clearly
one act, you know. So with that being said, we want to be able to respect this band as much as possible. I've heard a handful of songs from them throughout the years. This is my first time actually seeing a music video from them. So, and this is my first time listening to Amnesia. So I love the song. As far as the song goes, what do you think?
I mean, first off, I would like to preface saying this is my first interaction with KMFDM, period. And if this is what their catalog is, man, I'm about to take a deep dive. I know what I'm doing on Spotify tomorrow
Right.
when I'm driving to work. So,
right.
But yeah, definitely. As you mentioned, like the way I would probably describe it, and again, I'm more of the metal influence than most, but I'd say like where Rammstein is more of the guitar related, like, you know, they're generally heavier. This is like if you took the need, like Rammstein is if you go more towards heavy guitar. This is more if you went a little more towards electronic.
Right.
But they are very much from that same seed. Like there's clearly influence here from.
Right. They're clearly on the same tree. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic song. Amnesia.
Yeah. Like I was like, even though like there were so many times in the song where it just happened once and they just let the music kind of fill it out and feel the groove. Like I was waiting for that line to come back like it did later in the song. Cause like I can imagine being in a live performance setting and just the whole crowd.
So sick.
Amnesia!
Yeah, I know, right?
Like that would probably be pretty damn cool to be a part of or to experience.
Song was awesome. Let's move into the music video as a whole, right?
Yes.
the music video, to me, super stylish. I love stylish things.
Mhm.
You know, I'm a huge fan of anybody who really takes their aesthetic to the next,
Mhm.
level. You know, that I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's just so cool to see music acts take themselves that, like, man, I don't want to say like that seriously, but like
Right, but
but take the
it's
production.
they care.
Yeah, they care about the
We're
production.
not necessarily saying like they take themselves so seriously, and we're serious band.
Right.
But like very much seem to care about how they look, how they perform,
Yes.
what their look is, what their appearance is.
And just the way Lucia, rocks that stage, rocks the center like that, just
Mhm.
phenomenal job from her. Of course, we always talk about stage presence, and like
Has
the
that in spades.
right, she rocked that stage.
Mhm.
It would be amazing to see her live. But just everything in general, besides, the guy who let his car crash and then
Yeah.
ran away from the tentacle. Um, Even though that was cool, I actually
Yeah.
like that little bit, like whatever that meant. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
Whatever that could possibly mean, I enjoyed it, and I'm happy
Mhm.
they put it in the music video.
Right. It gave it something a little more different, a little more unique than just being a live video capture, like how a lot of bands do. It's just them
Right.
performing the song from a live show. It gave a little more character to the video than just that.
That's a good way to put it. It did give it more character. Let's move into just outfits, and I guess there was only very
Freaking
it was flashes of outfits,
yeah,
flashes.
exactly. It's not like
So
he.
now
I
the
mean, like
corset,
you said, Lucia had her outfit.
yeah,
Was
it was on point.
absolutely on point.
Thought she looked wonderful. Her hair looked awesome.
Oh yeah.
And of course the little bit we could see from the others, on point. I mean,
Mhm.
this is a big act in this industry. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I do want to say something, and hopefully people watch to this point, right?
Right.
Is we say we come from the world, and I put it in quotations, metal, right? Because there are some keyboard warriors who will be like, oh, you come from the world of metal, digging a hole for you. Look, when we say come from the world of metal, we are talking metalcore, death metal, deathcore, grindcore. You know, we have always been interested in goth, and it wasn't until what a year ago, 2 years ago, we
More or less.
decided,
Yeah.
yeah, we kind of crept our way in uh to the goth scene, and it's where we feel right, and it's what we're enjoying right now, and we connect with it hard. So when we talk about metal, it just to keep it in that context, um mainly just think, if I can make it super easy for everybody who's gonna comment, right? Think Metallica. Think Metallica, think Avenged Sevenfold, think Bullet for My Valentine, like that. Those are the guys we were heavily into 15 years ago, you
Mhm.
know. um but now we're widening this taste, and of course I've always had these sprinkles, Will's always had these sprinkles of gothicness here and there. We just never dived into it. I just wanted to address this. um this band, bad ass.
Absolutely.
Yes. And
No
to
question.
Yeah, no question about it. And the fact that so many industrial acts, right, be that industrial rock, or industrial metal, they tie heavily into the goth subculture. Um, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
This one is definitely, Amnesia specifically, is going on the top of my playlist as soon as I'm out of this room.
Mhm.
Like, I'm listening to that song, Amnesia. I'm gonna be rocking.
Mhm. Absolutely, because yeah, like we said, this clearly has a lot of ties to a lot of the bands that we were into before and got us to this point. So it's interesting to see where a lot of those bands came from and where they got that.
Yeah. Teach us about it. So comment in the section below. Tell us your favorite experience with this band, and maybe suggest some music for us to listen to. I'm sure we have not heard every single song from KMFDM, but we would like to hear your favorite one. So comment in the section below. So we hope that you enjoyed this video, and we humbly ask that you hit that like button because it is helping. Share this video as we always ask you to do, because that's awesome. And subscribe to the channel. It may not be a huge deal to you, but it is a gigantic deal to us, and we're very proud of it, and we're very proud of our community and everything that we have built so far.
And be sure to follow us on social media, tell us what you'd like to see in the next video, and let us know what you thought about this video in the comments section below. All links will be provided in the description, so until the next video, stay gothic, YouTube.